feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out.
Close.
To you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright.
Unknown, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
What the fuck is this word? Okay, there's only one vowel left.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it
As always. Okay, no oil involved here, actually. The fact that you're jealous, I appreciate you letting me know. You know, it's a difficult emotion to process. So, like, I appreciate you being so forthcoming in it. I understand you're jealous of my hair. I do. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. It's only natural. Shadow, how's it going, man? You're gonna surprise? I fucking doubt it, bro. I'm gonna put on the Jets just because you said that. I'm gonna finish it before you do. Get fucked, idiot. Zaza, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Why is it filled with 2 bottles of... Why is my hair filled with bottles of hair? I know English isn't your first language, but that just can't make sense in any language. I refuse to believe it. I'm gonna cash out my free ticket to Turkey soon to donate my beautiful hair. Wouldn't you want to do that in a place where people have, like, bad hair? Like, Turkish people have, like, good hair, so wouldn't you want to go and do that in a donate your hair to, like, I don't know, the Cancer Society? Kind of sick. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Gonna be the support. What the Captain Panda? Holy shit. Long time no see, man. How you doing? I see the receding hairline. This is receding? Okay, bro. Listen, I get you have, like, your insecurities, and I'm like, I appreciate you sharing them with us. I do. Just don't put them on me, okay? I get the fucking... I get it. I do, okay? My hair is so majestic. It's making you feel bad. I do get it. If you want, next time I'll even put on a hat so you don't have to feel that way. No problem. Just, you can ask me to do that. Don't put that shit on me, okay? I got glorious. Bitch, you've been complaining about my hair since the second you got here. You're jealous. Say what you want. I can give fuck right off. Unknown can testify. To what, bro? To what? What's the music name? It's a Shadow Flower. It's a Lies of Post. If you want it. La. What the fuck is this word, bro? Okay, just okay. I just needed something. Oh, I just needed one thing. Oh, I'm so good. Oh, I'm so good. Graffiti, receipt, stretch, hustle. Where's my fraud coming? Christ, he's not gonna shit on me for skipping yesterday and then skip stream. He wouldn't do that. Ain't no fucking way. He wouldn't. He wouldn't do that. Potatoes. Poster. Mural. Graffiti. There's one more here. There is. There is. Blake, how's it going, man? How you doing? Okay, there's gotta be one more here. Arsh, how's it going? Fuck. I don't know what Library of Ruina is. No fucking. I'm caught up with season 3. I don't think it's... Is it finished? I don't think it's finished. I got caught up to season 3. Wait, it's finished? Oh, that's sad. Okay, okay. Now that I think about it, that Utah fight being... they're rebranding second half of okay, that makes sense. The Utah fight being like a season finale does make sense. That shit was goated as fuck. My glory, I fucking love Utah so much, man. He's so goated. That was such a good. The animation was so fucking good. Oh my god. There's a 4-way stalemate because these 4 are fucking amazing, and Utah walks and goes, nah, I'd win. Truly, the greatest student of Gojo Satoru. Love that guy. There's no limit to the LARP. MX, how's it going, man? How you doing? Utah was the potential man? I wouldn't say potential man, bro. He be cooking though. Like, think about it. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. He has like, okay, if he wasn't as goated as he is, he would totally be a fraud. I totally understand that, okay? Because he has so much shit going for him. He has like Rika, he has Copy, like he has a whole bunch of shit, okay? He has like the fucking... He has like a insane amount of cursed energy because he's like descendant from like the same person that like Gojo is. I can't remember the guy, but like the guy before Gojo who had both the Limitless and the 6 Eyes, like goated fucking sorcerer. So like he has a shit ton of stuff going for him, no fucking doubt. Okay, I understand that. All that being said, bro, He has so many go. Bro, he's a fucking Sugiwara Michizane. Yeah, thank you. Him being like a first year and then literally bodying Ghetto, dude, that's so goated. Ghetto's like coming up here with a fucking army of cursed spirits, and Yuta, who's been a fucking jujutsu sorcerer for like 6 minutes, is like, nah, I'd win. What? The Cullen games where they're like, damn, like, you know, so many people are gonna die, and Yuta's like, nah, Rika, you protect the people. I'll take care of these 4 special grade sorcerers I got. Now, did he eventually have to call in Rika? Sure, yeah, okay. But that guy is fucking, I don't even, laser fucking shit was wild. What the fuck was that? His curse technique was nuts. This man was doing fucking orbital cannons out of his fucking haircut. What the fuck is that? I'll read JJK with the box that comes out. I will say, listen, normally whenever someone says like I want to read the manga instead of the anime, I get it, I do. But like JJK in particular has such beautiful animation, I wholeheartedly recommend it. I can't get the fucking connections today, bro. This shit's whack. We're gonna play a game of chess. We're gonna play a game of chess. And by that I mean we're gonna keep losing more rating points because I'm whack. Okay. There's gotta be some kind of this. What's your rating right now? Like 800. I think just shy of 800. I fell below it. I've lost. Dickhead. DJK and Chainsaw Man were both God tier. Trust. I don't know if I'd put here, 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 here. Oh, got it. Oh, I got it. I love the devs for Crimson Desert, man. Dude, I will buy. Okay. So in 2 weeks, I have the whole week off. Okay, I have my birthday week off. So we'll play Crimson Desert. We'll do like day streams. We'll have like a ton of fun that week. But I just gotta. I'll just buy it that week. Okay, or maybe I'll maybe buy it that weekend just so that I like have it ready. I don't know. But here. Can't take this, can't go here, can't go here. Nice. I can't. The fuck? Oh, here. But if I go here, he takes, and then I save it, no? Crazy? Because here, he can't go here because of this. Can't go, and if he goes here, then I queen first, and we're okay. With a check. Okay, that should work. Okay, that's bullshit. What the fuck is that? Okay. I'm currently mining ores to upgrade gear and trying to find the legendary wolf mount. What the fuck is happening? What is this game about? I have to imagine you mean a literal wolf. And if so, what the fuck are we talking about? Zaza, listen, you want to play me in a game, bitch? What's up? I feel like maybe you forgot what happened last time we played. Did you forget, motherfucker? Did you fucking forget? You wanna do that again? I'm happy to. And talking all this shit, motherfucker. Listen, there's like 3 of you in chat that can say shit, okay? Unknown being one of them, because this motherfucker is apparently rated higher than God himself. What the fuck is even that, okay? But there's like 3 of you in chat that can talk shit, okay? Everyone else can shut the fuck up about my chess skills. You're fuck right. Unless you can be... Listen, you want to talk shit? Fucking play me, beat me, and then you can talk shit, no problem. Until then, shut the fuck up. There are others, but you can't keep them. You can have the legendary horse, 3 of them, wolf, bear, deer, dragon. Alright, fuck it, let's go. Oh, you fucking... Okay. Oh, 3 minutes, you dick. I don't like playing 3 minutes, but fine, man. He's only good at, like, short time. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was classical. I've never been good at classical. That shit's just cringe to me. I don't like 3-minute games, honestly. This game, they're too fast for mine. I prefer 5 minutes. For the black dragon. Okay, listen. I will always ride for the red dragon, okay? I'm not a fucking traitor. Fuck off. Not a goddamn traitor. Fucking... I even made a mistake here. Should I just put... I made a lot of mistakes in the game. Cringe shit. God, I don't like 3 minutes. The time pressure is just really annoying. Okay, what, do you want to... Oh, you beat me in fucking bullet? Oh my god, you're so cool. $10? I honestly... Okay, weird thing. I don't like 10 minutes either because I get too bored. I need like the perfect amount. Like, dude, I'm so mind rotted. It's not even funny. Oh, am I on the wrong screen? Fuck. Sorry, boys. Sorry. The fuck? What's here? Okay. Here, this takes. Here, this takes. Oh. Here. Idiot. Here. Okay, this right here. Even 3 is too slow. You know, that wouldn't have happened if you followed the black dragon. Fuck off. Here, no. Is it here? Ah, that is. Here, here, here. No, that doesn't work. I gotta do something. Oh no, here. And then I just take the... And then I make a new queen, idiot. Or he does. Great gift? But then I don't really have anything. Can anyone figure this out? What is the strat here? Is it this? But then... I don't think it's Greek gift. I don't know. Interesting. All right, let's start reading. Uh, 362. Lie. Yay! I will say, for this part and for where Lumion is right now sequence-wise, he has a lot of cool shit. He has a lot of cooler shit than Klein did at this point. Except, obviously, Klein had a fucking Sephira, so kind of, you know, beats any shit like this he might have. Lumion hesitated briefly before touching the silver mask. He promptly opened the letter and began to read the elegant handwriting, which was quite different from Madame Magician's. Truly, Audrey, my queen. He's like, you know, normally when I get a letter from Madame Magician, it's like written like drunkenly and like, oh, it's all over the place. They're not in fucking lines. I gotta try to piece this shit together. This is so elegant. Like she knows it's so beautiful. This is the promised reward, Lie. It allows you to truly transform your appearance, adjusting your own form within a certain range and altering even your height. At the same time, it grants you the ability to use flame controlling and damage transfer like a magician. You'll also have an enhanced sense of danger, as well as an improved balance and agility. It can change its appearance at will. It can become anything you desire. Yeah, of course I remember Lie, bro. But when you wear it, your emotions will be amplified. You must learn to control yourself, or there will be issues. Also remember, do not lose yourself in a lie. It's quite portable without any negative effects. Lumen's initial reaction after reading the letter wasn't one of delight that Lie's effects suited his ability, but rather one of surprise, that its negative effects were far weaker than he imagined. It's only a slog for the first 30 chapters. I'm gonna give up on this fucking... I don't want to read this anymore. In other words, Lumen could store it in a bag, wallet, or any other container and carry it with him at all times. Compared to Lie, decency needed to be ensconced in liquor, making it rather troublesome to be retrieved and safeguarded. With a sigh, Lumen couldn't help but make a self-deprecating remark. Why does it always have to be something that messes with my emotions? With this combination, even Om's monk would explode on the spot. This combination of dark corruption from the contracted creatures, fluctuation in your desires stemming from the boxing gloves, and the gift bestowed by the Alista Tudor was sure to wreak havoc on his emotions. Adding Lie to the mix, the equation became something like 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is greater than 4. Having just finished psychiatric treatment for his past wounds and painful memories, Lumen realized that if he wanted to avoid descending into madness, he shouldn't let the boxing gloves and Lie take effect simultaneously. Lie is meant for the curly-haired baboon society. It's for socializing. I don't need the gloves then, and when I'm not using Lie, I have the niece face to replace it. Lumen thought, pondering for a moment before tossing the satchel containing the boxing gloves onto his bed. After this decision, he's reached for the silver Lie mask and covered his face. The mask began to melt, its silvery substance seeping into Lumen's skin like mercury. In an instant, everything began to shift and transform. Before long, the liquid seemed to be absorbed or evaporated, and Lumen's skin returned to normal, and even fairer than before. Then his body underwent a sudden change, and his white shirt strained against his bulging chest. Lumen lowered his head and muttered for a few seconds. There's a limit of 10 centimeters for being shorter or taller. I used to be 176 centimeters, just 8 centimeters taller than Aurora, but now I'm 181. 3 centimeters of difference shouldn't be noticeable to ordinary people. Besides, it is quite normal for both men and women to use special shoes to appear taller. Shouldn't the difference only be 1 centimeter unless either Lumion or Cuttlefish is an idiot? If there was 8 centimeters... Oh, no, never mind. No, I'm an idiot. Never mind. He be right, though. I'm good. I can even imitate voices. That's all part of a true transformation. With a loose pant and snug shirt, Lumion left room 207 and entered the washroom. A beautiful woman stared back at him in the mirror. She had long, thick... Shut the fuck up, Kami. God, everyone's making fun of me today. She had long, thick blonde hair, light blue eyes, and a tall, delicate nose. The details of her facial features and contours of her face began to subtly change for dozens of seconds before settling. Oh, thank God. Dude, I thought Mad just called me the fraud for a second. I was genuinely about to lose my shit. That was like, would have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I read it a second time and realized he was talking about Lumion, so I was okay. But when I first read fraud maxing, I was like, ain't no fucking way. Like, I was genuinely about to crash out for a second. You guys have me so on edge. Just leave me alone. Lumion gazed at the woman in the mirror, his eyes gradually softening as the corners of his mouth curled up. After a few seconds, he chuckled and said, "Long time no see, Aurora." Franca, returning from Rue de Fontaine, gracefully opened the door to her apartment. What she saw left her stunned, a face identical to her own. "Who are you? Why are you impersonating me?" The doppelganger also pointed. "Who are you? Why are you impersonating me?" In exasperation, Franca laughed and wrapped the silver silk she released around the impostor. In an instant, the crimson flames erupted, igniting the invisible threads. "You six-eyed macaw. How dare you impersonate me?" Franca immediately understood the truth. The fake Franca's face squirmed as she transformed back into Lumion. What's a six-eared macaw? Franca hesitated for a moment, debating whether to keep it a secret, and realized that Lumion already knew everything all he needed to know. There was no need to hide such trivial details. Back home, there are many myths and legends for your sister and I, the six-eared macaw being one of them. It can hear all your secrets and become identical to you. Did you acquire an item that can let you alter your appearance? Can't you see? I'm injured, Lumion raised his hand. I accepted Madame Justice's commission and helped her retrieve an object from the 4th floor of the catacombs. This is the reward. Is that so? Franca replied. What was the object? She asked. The spring water of the Samaritan Women's Spring. Is there really such a thing? Franca asked. It's deep in the catacombs and has something to do with the 4th Epoch Trier, but yes. Is it magical? It is, but only for Beyonders of the Corpse Collector, Warrior, or Sleepless Pathway. If you wish to give it a try, there's only one outcome. You'll forget who you were and the home you're talking about, and then be a true Trier demoness. Lumion gazed at Franca for a few seconds before donning the silver earring again. Wow. Soon, Aurora, clad in a white shirt and black vest, appeared. She's even more beautiful than I imagined, Franca said. Is that the point? Lumion asked. I'm not sure how close this is to the real Muggle, but we disguise ourselves. This is plenty. Franca smiled. I've already written a letter to Madame Hella. She said she'll inform me of the next gathering and bring me. Then there's no need for me to worry, Franca said. Yes, let me tell you the different methods of gathering and the characteristics of the members of the society. Franca's supplementary class lasted until noon. Seeing Lumion prepare to leave, she said, Can you transform into me again? Lumion was puzzled, but didn't refuse. Before long, he transformed into another Franca. Franca gazed at her, seemingly intoxicated, and suddenly touched Lumion's cheek. Hey! Lumion took a step back. The feeling of a real person in a mirror is indeed different, but I still feel that you're lacking something. I can't tell what. A feminine charm, Lumion said. Maybe, Franca said. Hey, listen, it would be like, haven't you ever seen that clip of like, who the fuck was it? Oh, I think it was Idris Elba, hold on. Like, he was ensnared by it. So Idris Elba saw like the, and they read the first volume. No worries. Oh, Omar, I appreciate you popping by. Don't worry, you're good. Do you plan on reading it, Omar, or you're just not your cup of tea? So Idris Elba like ran, I don't know, somewhere fucking, I guess, went to see his like wax statue go up. Like, look at how fucking incredibly similar that is. raised Bethel in the apprentice pathway. Mr. Door? The bum? Okay, bro. So, like, I get it. Like, this shit looks... Like, it looks uncanny. I can't imagine. You call Beth... I'm sorry. What would you call him, bro? I'm sorry. Did he not... Okay, listen. The only cool thing he did in the entire series was when he descended and all the gods were like, hold on. Hold on. And all the gods had to like... Okay. And all the gods had to come down like, okay, damn, like this is a real problem. But he's literally potential man. We did nothing. All series. We talked so much smack. We talked so much shit about how goated he was. And he didn't do nothing. Nothing happened. Listen, I love his artwork more than anyone else, okay? He is by far the coolest artwork in all of Lord of the Mysteries. Like, I feel like his artwork is, like, greater than anyone else. But, like, what did he do in this series? What did he do? Suffered corruption for hundreds of years? I'm supposed to give him props for that? I'm supposed to give him props because he suffered corruption? Bro, what? He gets credit for that? What are we talking about? It's called Agenda? Bethel Agenda Needed? Bro, tell me what he did. He held out for humanity. What did he... We can't tell yet? Wakami, he... Dude, hold on. Lumiere and with like what I'm assuming is like a guitar. This is beautiful. The music in the back. What the fuck? This music is beautiful. What the fuck? No, again, like what, like, yeah, he's a cool character and all that shit, fine, whatever, but like, what did he do? Brown square circled by a black on my screen and I still lag. In Soda Balbury, Lumen sat down, Sarkota approaching him with a wanted poster and said, "Those black dogs have been asking about it for the past couple days." Lumen glanced at it and realized it was his wanted poster and said, "It's fine, let them search." You know who is a bum? It's Cuttlefish, blame him. Bro, you think I'm gonna disagree with that? Yeah, fuck him too. I'm having a slog through the fucking second book. You fucking slander that guy all you want. I don't give a shit. Fuck him. Justified. Fuck him. Yeah, whatever. Again, I don't have anything against Mr. Dory. Really cool character. I do think that him kind of nuking his own family for hundreds of years is kind of fucking stupid. Sure. Does he get goat points for that too? Like nuking his own fucking family? His whole fucking pathway became... He literally became the Amon of his own pathway. He literally started fucking deleting that whole fucking pathway like Amon. And no one could even fucking... Channeling the reading comprehension... Since they would have 100% tried to save him. His whole family, whole world. Oh, okay, bro. Alright, MX, if you want to get that fucking philosophical with it, fine. The Wiz is a deception? Bro, Alma's never coming back. Alma is already very rarely pops in, mainly because she hasn't read COI, I'm sure. But like, she's never popping in again. All I'm gonna say is if Bethel wasn't there, Klein vs. Amon would have been so different. Would it have been? I'm not saying it wouldn't have been, but why? I just can't remember. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just can't remember. The fuck did he do in Klein and Amon's fight? That's a joke, but I need to say goodbye. Or this. Okay, this guy's making me spoil. Yeah, okay. No, I know. I'm just joking. You're good. I appreciate you popping by. Don't worry. Does Amon become secret? Oh, true. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. Okay, I will say, in the next, I don't know if in the next couple of days or like in the next, couple like weeks or whatever, would you guys be up for it? Because obviously I've been slacking to make the volume 7 and 8 videos. Would you guys be up for it if we like talked about it on stream, like what you guys want to, see in the video, talk about like that sort of, because like obviously it's been so long that since I've made volume 7, since I've read volume 7, like I don't want to miss anything important. So like I'll obviously make the list of the stuff that I want to talk about, and then you guys let me know like, hey, this is good, or like we talk about this or what. Like I just don't want to miss anything because I love volume 7 so much, and I just don't want to fuck it up. I don't know if I'll reread it Unknown, just I don't know if I want to take that much time, because at that point I don't even fucking know when the video comes out, right? But like I'll definitely go to the wiki and just like, scroll past everything, make sure I, have like as good an understanding as I want to. But because if I can... Yeah, the wiki, bro. I'll just go to the volume 7 for book 1 wiki. Unknown, come on. Bro, I've read so much. Come on. I can't, the fucking wiki can't be off limits to me anymore. I need access to it to be able to make content. Fuck off. No. Listen, I will have to risk the corruption, okay? If you wish to ascend up the pathways, I have to risk the corruption, okay? One does not become a beyonder fearing corruption. I'm sorry. As soon as you walk on this path, you open yourself up to corruption, okay? That is a risk we have to take. We just have to trust that we'll be better. Okay? I'm only gonna go to the volume 7 page. God, do you guys have no faith in me? God. You shouldn't have any faith in me. I'm like a child. I have no self-restraint. I will... do not trust me, okay? Sarkoda didn't say anything else and informed Lumion. The boss wants you to make a trip to Rue de Fontaine today. What the fuck's the matter now? Lumion pondered and nodded. It's almost evening when he arrived at 11 Rue de Fontaine. The lawn seemed to have been ravaged and the hall filled with weapons severely damaged. Did something happen? Lumion asked. Martin, his face smiling. After the werewolf incident, they launched a secret attack and were sneak attack and were forced back. They suffered a loss. Boss, why did you summon me? Count Puffer invites you to his Red Swan Castle for a salon this weekend. Red Swan Castle? Lumion frowned slightly. Back using the ritual, otherwise Earth would have been fucked. Eh? Matt, did one of your messages get fucking missed, bro? Because I didn't catch that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think his first message might have gotten censored because I didn't... He might also be tweaking. I there is a chance I broke his brain with my Mr. Door slander. That is a possibility, okay? Lumian still vividly recalled the night he played King's Pie and the nightmares that haunted him. Just remember to let Count Puffer choose first in situations like the King's Pie game, and you'll be fine. But I'm no longer the same person I used to be. Can I really depend on being the last to choose to avoid the problem? Lumian pondered silently and said, yes, CO. Where is this castle? He intended to scout the area prior. Quartier Araste, near Emperor Rosel's summer palace in the West Long Forest, Martin said. Quartier Araste was designated as 17. In Rosel's time, it served as a suburban retreat for nobles and royalty, but it was now enclosed within the city walls, becoming one of Trier's largest districts, known as the Barrack District due to its multiple army encampments. Lumian recalled a map of Trier he had seen and acknowledged. It's near the Square District. Rosel's summer palace wasn't situated in Quartier Araste. It resided in the Square District, nestled between West and East Long Forest. Red, how's it going, man? Martin cast a glance at Lumian's left hand. I'm ahead of you now, right, Devil? Get fucked, loser. You had a fucking, what, a year and a half head start on me, bro? Cringe shit. Well, maybe not. Yeah, like a year and a half. Oof. Still losing. I recently delved into the catacombs with a friend. I met with a mysticism gathering and got... why are you injured? Martin asked. I recently delved into the catacombs with a friend I met at a gathering and got injured. He couldn't shake the feeling that the Iron and Blood Cross Order had an interest in the underground world, possibly with spies lurking around the tombs. Imagine... MX, are you finished, COI? Because if not, I'll be catching your ass soon too, bitch. What's up? The only people who at this point who can shit on me at this point are like people who have already finished both books, okay? Everyone else, I'm like so close to at this point that like you can't really say shit to me. I finished 9 months ago. Fuck. Alright, fine. You can have it then, MX. You can have it. Is that so? Avoid unnecessary exploration and dangers in the future. They won't bring you any knowledge you seek, nor will they yield valuable items. Only danger. Is that so? Does the women's spring count as a high-value item? Lumian criticized inwardly. Nevertheless, he said, yes, CO. And is like 30 chapters behind. Sua started after you, and is like 30 chapters. He's behind, right? Harsh, do you understand that if I just wanted... Okay, do you guys just want me to read the thing, or do you want me to stream it? Because if you just want me to read the thing, I can leave it now, and then in 2 weeks, once I have like the week off from work, I could just finish the book. You know that, right? Like, it's the streaming part that's like the difficult part, because it's so much slower to read it aloud than just read it, bro. What, if it's just about the slant, if it's just about the fucking agenda, then fine. Let me just fucking finish it in 2 weeks. After bidding farewell to Martin, Lumian hopped onto a public carriage and headed back to Avenue de Marche. Amidst the rhythmic sounds of the horse hooves and the carriage wheels, a sudden thought struck Lumian. The Bliss Society... I really like the thought of slandering wit. Alma walks in, says, hey guys, I'm gonna leave now. Doesn't say anything in chat for like 10 minutes. And says, I really like the thought of slandering Wiz. And then leaves again. The fuck is this? What the fuck is going on here? The Bliss Society only lost Charlotte Calvino and Susanna Matisse, the High Priestess. There are still other members to contend with, such as Maipu Mayer, the former manager of the theater, or the actress who had once played lead roles there. I wonder if Susanna Matisse had divulged the details of the tree shadow to these members. If she had, they would likely know that the High Priestess's true target was either me, CL, or rather, Lumian Lee. If that were the case, the Rose School of Thought and the Bliss Society may redirect their focus to me. How annoying. I wish I could really eliminate them. Towards the end, upon realizing the various negative effects on him, Lumian cursed inwardly before controlling himself. If it weren't for the actor's remarkable skill to disguise and concealing themselves, he might have seriously contemplated eliminating all the members of the Bliss Society to eliminate hidden threats. Just stream 9 hours a day and don't take naps to cancel scheduled streams. He suspected that the boxing gloves may have a miraculous effect on individuals with twisted desires like those of Bliss Society. How should I find them? Lumion fell into a deep thought. Just then, as the public carriage pulled into a halfway stop, a passenger boarded. It was a boy around 7 or 8, dressed in a white shirt and miniature black formal suit. He wore white socks and black shoes. Mr. Doer suffered for Earth for God knows how long. He could have at any point surrendered to M-God. This came back by using one of his descendants to nuke Earth's barrier, but he did not. He tried best to warn his family about the threats by the ravings. It obviously would have been better than the Abraham family was wiped out. Your family and everyone else does too. Okay, Matt, I'm not... Okay, what you said does make sense. I didn't think of it that way, but that does make sense. Okay, that is kind of based though. Just then, the public carriage pulled to a stop and a passenger boarded. The agenda matters, true. It was a boy around 7 or 8, dressed in a white shirt and a miniature black formal suit. Oh, isn't this the Baron's godson, Ludwig? Lumion's mood brightened as he smiled. Almost simultaneously, Ludwig noticed him, and his expression turned to panic. He swiftly disembarked. Or tried to, anyway. Running away from home again? Lumion thought as he stood up, alighting from the carriage. The boy had already disappeared. He's quite fast. Lumion identified the footprints and chose a direction. Escaping a hunter without addressing tracks is nearly impossible. After trailing the footsteps for a couple streets, Lumion turned into a secluded alley and approached a half-broken barricade. As he couldn't help but chuckle, come out, wherever you are." Ludwig cautiously peeked his young face out, with a mix of nervousness and resentment. "You swindler! Stay away! I'll devour you if you come any closer!" "Why did you run away from home again?" "Yo, you learned a curse? You've improved since last time," Lumion couldn't help but tease. Noting that Ludwig, even if his unusual appetite and eating habits were disregarded, seemed more like a real child now than before. "Thank you." Bro, why is Alma coming in here rage baiting the piss out of me? What the fuck is going on here? Man, is Wiz... He doesn't have heart, and the devil and the reading comprehension that will take him. You need said or see... the reading comprehension that will take me, bro, because I caught like half of that. I don't fucking... Okay. I don't know what Alma's cooking. I don't know if she's cooking or burning down the kitchen. No idea. Having noticed that wait, hold on. This proves that studying is quite useful, Lumion concluded. You weren't born with a high IQ. In a way, you're relatively less intelligent. But if you don't study, do your homework occasionally, and take exams to improve your thinking abilities, I can guarantee that someone like me could easily deceive you the moment you step outside, and you wouldn't even realize how you fell for it. Did I improve? Is studying, doing homework, and taking exams useful? Ludwig muttered. You're not born stupid, are you? You believe me just like that? I can't even imagine what would happen to you if you were thrown at Saudabal Unique's entrance, Lumion muttered. That's right. If you find it too burdensome, talk to the Baron about reducing the amount. There's no need to run away. Giving up on studies will only make you dumber. Dude, truly, Alma is celestial worthy. Oh my... Should have seen it all along. It's so obvious. It is better to keep such abnormal and brainless humans or humanoid creatures under the supervision of the Orthodox churches. However, wouldn't the Church of God of Knowledge and Wisdom be too arrogant to think that the Baron could control a fellow who ate everything he saw? He's already escaped twice. Ludwig fell silent for a few seconds before speaking. Will you negotiate for me? No problem, Lumion said. Okay, there's something really wrong with the kid. Because Lumion and Ludwig have met... Lumion and Ludwig, have met twice now by coincidence. And we already said that coincidence... Oh, fuck. No, stop. Whew. Sorry, music. I'm not trying to get fucking demonetized, okay? I don't care about demonetized, mind you. I care about, like, the fucking, copyright strikes. Oh, is this Adam doing this? Dude, can you imagine? Ancient Sun God was reborn into Adam's body, but instead of just taking away Adam was now born into Ludwig's body. Let me cook. Does that make any sense? Probably not, but it was just like, I feel like Adam's doing something here, bro. The fuck is this kid? God of Knowledge and Wisdom is also under that same pathway, so it does make sense too. Lumion didn't hesitate and said no problem. Then I'll trust you again. Ludwig hesitated before making up his mind. Don't say that, it'll make me feel like scamming you again, Lumion muttered. Did you bring a change of clothes, he asked. No, Ludwig shook his head. So what's in your bag? Food? Bag or foods? What the fuck is it? Is there anything to eat? Ludwig asked innocently. No, we'll eat when we return to Avenue de Marche, Lumion responded. What a fucking joke. With your appetite, why would I use my money to feed you? Disappointed, Ludwig let out a sigh and began sucking his finger as if he wanted to take a bite out of it. What? Oh my fucking god. Who is... is it Bullseye? Bullseye, get the fuck off your alt, bro. What are you doing to me? Bullseye, get the fuck off your alt account. Oh my god. Bro, we have a guest here. Matt is here. You guys are making me look bad. What the fuck? Come on. No, stop it. Guys, we have a guest here. You can do this shenaniganery and we don't have guests here. God, you're making me look bad. What are people gonna think about our fucking community? Look at this. Stop. Don't encourage them, Matt. No. Don't encourage them. No. Bald, we first have to get to the jiggle physics, the Chinese jiggle physics, and then we can talk about the wig features. We know the natural progression. Okay? We have to go to the jiggle physics first. We've talked about this. God, wait. We gotta ease him into this, okay? We can't just throw all the agenda at him right away. Slowly. Give it time. He needs to acclimate. Fortunately, their destination wasn't far away, and after another stop, as they arrived, Lumion spotted the Baron waiting at the entrance of the usury company. The gentleman visibly relaxed upon seeing Ludwig. This can't go on, Lumion interjected. Do you think I'll keep running into him every time? Reduce his homework by half. The Baron weighed his options and said, Okay, And add another dessert meal, Ludwig said. With the godfather and godchild relationship seemingly back to normal, Lumion bid them farewell and couldn't help but wonder, why would the god of knowledge and wisdom send such an abnormal child to Trier? In the hill district in the Deep Valley town, in front of an old grey-white house with only 2 floors, Valentine and Immer, now in possession of the brass key obtained by Celia Bello, stood behind the deacon Ongolme with serious expressions. According to the feedback from a sealed artifact and the brass key left behind by the mysterious trustee of the gatekeeper's disappearance, pointed to this very building. Our bald head jiggling would defeat every man and woman. Stop. The door to the greyish-white house creaked open, needing no key to grant entry. Inside, chaos reigned with assorted items strewn about. Valentine surveyed the disarray and remarked, "Someone is made off with valuable items here." "We're too late," the interesting companion said, as Immer lamented. The purifiers fanned out, scouring the cramped areas. Before long, Ongolme discovered a handful of white papers scattered near the stairwell's edge. Taking a pencil from his pocket, he began to shade one of the papers. "Robert Goncourt, Underground, Riot Time," words emerged. Robert Goncourt. Immer glanced at the paper in the deacon's hand. Albert had been the mastermind behind the Trier uprising 6 years ago, a member of the Carbonari, a prominent anti-government militant faction. "I'm bored because I can't understand words. I'm from Argentina. I don't know. Can we play a game in chat?" Hold on. Do you understand Dara easier than you understand me, Alma? Good question. Albert had been the mastermind, but no, hold on. Fair. Hey, if you guys can figure out how to play a game in chat, feel free, I don't know. Ongolme remained silent, urging his team to press on with their investigation, because let me be clear, I speak like damn near perfect English, okay? And I don't understand Dara half the time. After thoroughly searching both the first and the second floor, they descended to the cellar. At the far end stood an iron-black door. Ongolme patted the greyish-white humanoid machine by his side and entered a brass key he had obtained from Celia Bello. Immediately after, Ongolme adjusted a few key knobs on the mechanical contraption. From the high-energy pyrokinetic backpack on the robot's back, a bellowing white mist erupted, steadily pushing the rigid machine forward, guiding the brass key into the lock. "Deacon, amongst the Inquisition, no, the entire church, you are truly the most fond of mechanical creations." Volume 5 ending. Volume 5. 4 is The Last Dance. What's 5? Oh, Amon pulling up to his room. Oh, right. Before going to the Forsaken Land of the Gods. Yeah. Okay. The King Augustus? The fuck was his name? Is it Augustus? Am I making that out? The fuck is George? George. Amar couldn't help but sigh. "I don't discriminate whether it's a product of the church or not. I only care about its utility," Ongolme said. George III of the Augustus family. That's why. Okay. "When a robot malfunctions, we can fix or replace it. When a person breaks down, I'll be dealing with the compensation claims and their grieving family and friends." The purifiers recognized the deacon's protective tone and turned their attention to the grayish-white humanoid machine. Currently, it could only be used to move things and hammer nails. It could barely walk or run, couldn't do anything intricate or brain-intensive, and it didn't last long. With a mechanical click, the robot turned the key and the door swung open. No. I understand you if I take all my content. Okay, I see what you mean though. Okay, that's fair. No, listening in a second language is... I get it. A thin fog bellowed from within, distorting the door and revealing ethereal faces etched in the mist. The faces were formed by a white fog filled with hatred and pain. They clawed and cursed at the mechanical creation opening the door, but it remained impassive. Rays of brilliant sunlight descended one after another, swiftly clearing the fog. As the fog dissipated, Valentine and the others saw what was there, a small altar made of grayish-black stones. He observed a shallow, narrow groove on top of the grayish-black altar, suggesting that someone had once been embedded there. A ring, Angomea said. In the market district, 3 Rue de Bleu Blanche, Franca sported an exquisite shirt adorned with lace flowers. Franca looked at Lumion and said, "Why are you here again? If you transform into Muggle, you're more than welcome." Franca said. Lumion pushed his way into the room. "I need to talk to you." "What now?" What's the matter now? Can't you wait for the gathering next week? How about a trip to Trocadero, especially the Red House Cafe? The Red House Cafe known for hosting women's orgies? Frank asked. Yes. Forget it. Fantasizing is enough. No need to actually go. Be too indulgent. I must maintain control. Don't tell me you intend to use lie and transfiguration to become a woman and infiltrate the orgies for a first-hand experience, she said. What the fuck am I reading, bro? Can I say this shit on YouTube? What the fuck is going on here? Don't, Bullseye, don't say we love those. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Did you truly think that, don't worry, YouTube didn't have a problem with my Amon versus Babies video, so I think you're fine. With my Amon versus Babies. Did you truly think that through, leading you to believe I'd consider such a plan? He recounted the Rose School of Thought's failure and his concerns. Someone from the Bliss Society mentioned that they're in contact with members of the Moment Society and Narcissus Society who participate in the Red House. They want to convert them into believers of the Mother Tree of Desire. If we follow this trail, we may uncover core members of the Bliss Society, or at least eliminate Maipu Mayor. Moreover, we can't entrust this to official Beyonders. If they extract any information, your cover could be blown. Since it's a serious matter, we have to go. When are you planning to go? She asked. Do you know the party's time and conditions? That's today's objective. Visit the Red House Cafe, enjoy coffee for an hour or two while subtly displaying your charm. See if you attract the attention of potential contacts. Initiate conversation and establish connections to gain further intelligence, Lumion said. Maybe it's time we change the background and cards? Dude, I would be so up for that. I need something from COI to be able to put in my background. And what do I change the cards? I'd be totally up for it, but if you guys have any ideas, I'd love that. I don't know what to do for COI. Never first speaking language? That's understandable, Alma. That makes sense. Good lord. Franca nodded. No problem. Lumion produced Lie and handed it to Franca. Use this to alter your hair, eyes, and facial features. Can't appear in your true form, but if Maipu Mayor is there, he'd recognize you in an instant. Let's go now, Franca said. I forgot to mention that this item amplifies the wearer's emotions. No wonder I've been feeling so anxious. Emotions that weren't there before won't be amplified. Well, my desire to punch you in the face has definitely been amplified. Lumen ceased his mockery and began to explain the functions and precautions of lie. Franca walked to the mirror and observed her hair rapidly turning black, her pupils turning brown, and her skin becoming more delicate. Compared to her flamboyant beauty, she now appeared more composed and mature, her features leaning more towards elegance. It doesn't resemble the true you, but it's still beautiful, Lumen commented. Franca snapped out of her daze and changed into non-red boots before walking to the door. Bullseye, I genuinely hate you for this, bro. Don't... I'd say different versions of Baldwiz, okay? If you're giving me lie, how do you plan to disguise yourself? Who says I'm becoming a woman, Lumion said. He then led Franca to a new safe house on Rue de Rossignol and retrieved a brownish-yellow ritualistic dog skin, and wrapped it around himself and said, "Dog," in Hermes. A dark light surged forward and enveloped Lumion. In an instant, a large dog appeared. Franca was taken aback. She finally understood Lumion's plan for monitoring. How does it feel to be a big dog? Woof. Are you stupid? You think dogs can speak and answer your questions, idiot? Oh, what would it take for you to go bald IRL? My father's genes to kick in. Along the way, Lumion had the urge to bite her several times. From time to time, she would curiously stroke his dog fur stomach and head. After more than an hour, the carriage arrived outside Trocadero. Franca paid the fare of 2 world d'or, and Lumion and his dog guys hopped out, behaving as though he had no connection to her. Soon, he located the establishment. We have one option for stream background. Oh, what's that? They really kicked in early with Bullseye. I can't even tell if you're literally talking about yourself or if you're shit-talking me. Like, I genuinely can't even tell when Bullseye says, like, they kicked in early with me. I don't know if he's talking about himself or shit-talking me. I can't tell. In our channel? Oh, hold on. If it's a fucking joke, I'm gonna fucking ban you. I swear to God, I'll do it. Oh yeah, I guess we could do this one. Okay, yeah, we could switch to this if you guys want. No problem. Oh. Dunn Smith would be proud. Bro, Dunn was a lot older than me, okay? Well, I guess I'm a lot older than you too, but fuck. I think you're still in school, right? So you're a fucking child. Oh, God. We're young, true. True, unknown, true, you're right. Yeah, Unknown and I were together in the old days. You guys don't understand. While the building wasn't red, it sported a magnificent mushroom-shaped red roof. Lumion settled near the cafe's entrance, lying down quietly, and watched as Franca entered the establishment. Please read COI. The perfect picture is the photo of What is a burdel? By 22. I know what you're talking about, Matt. I read that somewhere too, that like because of like time dilation and as you get older, or is it a time perception dilation? I don't know. There's like a term for it. I can't remember. That like as you get older, years pass by quicker, or like time passes by quicker because the way your brain kind of registers it in reference to the like amount of time you've experienced. So I know what you mean, but I hate you for saying that all the same. You are Bullseye, don't lie to me. We figured this out. Man, I'm being pimped out to grass green spirits. What the fuck is going on here? The ambiance of the Red House Cafe radiated a small town charm. I remember why I never make jokes in English. Sorry, Alma. The ambiance of the Red House Cafe radiated a small town charm. Enamelware utensils, wooden framed decorative paintings, checkered tablecloths, and exposed ceiling beams give a simple yet elegant vibe, a striking contrast to its vibrant and trendy exterior. Get out before your expression of me drops. Yeah, I said the same thing to you, Matt, when you first came into the stream. With a casual glance, she observed the clientele and waitstaff. Among most of them were women, particularly the waitresses. Only two men, seemingly foreign wine merchants, sat across from each other, discussing the impact of this year's abundant rain and sunlight on grape quality. Two chapters. Yeah, we're literally just chill. Today's just a chill stream, Kami, you know? Just a chill stream, really. Plus, 3 chapters, to be clear. Truly unknown. Only 2 men. Wait, hold on. Apart from the local elderly ladies, the other 2 might be participants in the orgies. When did you finish Volume 3? You've already forgotten. The start of Volume 3? True. Frank had turned away, thinking that the first floor, with a dozen or so tables, doesn't seem to be the place for such private affairs. Her guess was that it might be happening in the basement or an upper floor. From Franca's vantage point, she seemed like she had a clear view of the cafe's entrance. Lumion lay there quietly outside, soaking up the sun and keeping a close eye on everyone entering and exiting. No one paid much attention to the wild dog by the roadside, except a few stray dogs that passed. One of them bared its teeth at Lumion, who growled menacingly. Lumion felt somewhat helpless. Could he really engage in a dogfight in this current form? This wasn't a significant concern to him, but what mattered was that the animal creation spell had sealed most of his powers, reducing his strength to that of a dog. Of course, given his size as a dog, intimidating smaller canines was a breeze, but the dogs growling at him were also quite substantial. Fight, fight, Franca couldn't help but think. She had no intention of intervening. It was a rare opportunity to see Lumion in such an awkward position. I love how Frank is just there's like, I want you to get your ass beat just so that I can laugh at you. Lumion sprawled by the door, raised his right palm, no, his right foreleg, drawing from his past experiences and focused a portion of his consciousness on the paw. A faint sense of madness and a scent of blood, perceptible only to Lumion, hung in the air. The dog, its skeletal frame visible, was taken aback and retreated. Oh, come on, be more daring. Why are you running away? Franca thought. She couldn't fathom why the dog suddenly ran away. A hunter couldn't unleash his powers. He could exude an aura of provocation. Lumion chuckled self-deprecatingly. If at least a Tudor ever found out that I used his aura to scare off a dog, he might skin me alive. One of the 4 emperors being used to intimidate a dog. Truly. Oh, Lista, how far you've fallen, bro. Cringe shit. Drawing from her experience in the observation and fashion magazines, Franca gracefully sipped her coffee. Oh, good lord. It didn't escape her notice that nearly everyone in the cafe had their eyes on her. The elderly local ladies who had been seated nearby smiled at Franca, picking up a honey-roasted chicken wing from her plate, and made their way out of the cafe. Stopping in front of Lumion, she mumbled to herself in amazement. It's another one. Lumion had an uneasy feeling as he watched the old lady squat down and offer the brownish-yellow roasted chicken wing to him. After a moment, he bit into the chicken wing like a real dog, allowing the lady to stroke his head. Truth be told, he wasn't accustomed to eating like a dog, but fortunately, the old lady stood up and departed after a few affectionate strokes. Inside the cafe, Franca couldn't help but burst into a laughter as she watched Lumion awkwardly nibble away at the chicken wings. If she didn't need to maintain her image, she might have doubled over in laughter. You remember the case of the serial killer in Volume 2? Yeah, the house, yeah. A burdel is the house of the girls. What makes this work? I make this joke, wait. I get, okay, I got the joke. She also wanted to take something to feed Lumion. In her natural state, Franca's true charisma shone through. Her black hair, brown eyes, and effortless elegance captivated those around her. The mysterious charm of the woman, along with her elegant demeanor, made her uniquely attractive. And at that moment, a woman wearing a light-colored hunting suit rode up on a brown horse from a nearby racetrack. She skillfully dismounted and removed her hat. Is it Wiz's fault? Truly, MX, it is my fault, bro. But just know that I feel your aura. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's glazing now, Mad? And leave before your impression of Alma drops, bro. Carrying a whip, a woman in a hunting attire secured her horse and made her way to the cafe. Franca had ceased her laughter at Lumion's antics and couldn't help but feel that this new arrival seemed more like a participant in the orgy than anyone else present. Despite being the most beautiful, with exquisitely delicate features that gave her an innocent appearance, there was an aura about her that could easily pass that of a man. Alma stopped World War III at the age of 7? I'm sorry, so she's like 7 right now? Because I feel like World War III is about to start any time now, so she better get on that. Franca elegantly raised her right hand and brushed back the hair that had fallen across her lips. The woman with long orange red hair who had been unconsciously surveying the cafe's occupants appeared visibly taken aback. Bullseye, how's it going? Oh, the jokes are lost in translation. I get it. No. How many of these do you... Mad. We have a lot of them, bro. We got a lot, okay? Like, how many... actually... I think we only have 2 emotes here, but you should see the emotes in the Discord, bro. Oh my god, you're running them simultaneously. Okay, bro. Gotta love these guys. She averted her gaze and continued her approach towards the quietly elegant woman with wavy hair. I heard orgies and dogs and had to... She averted her gaze and continued her approach towards the quietly elegant woman. Franca observed them from the corner of her eye and began to form a rough idea. There's a strong likelihood that these two are indeed participants in the orgies. Franca continued to sip her coffee leisurely. After waiting more than an hour, with no sign of the woman descending, she decided to leave her seat and walk out of the cafe, planning to call it a day. Her plan was to maintain her cover as a resident of the nearby Levgeny docks and return to the Trocado every 2 or 3 days. After all, this area was renowned for its wine production and scenic beauty, attracting numerous tourists daily. Lumin's station at the entrance appeared disinterested, as though he had no connection to Franca. Almost simultaneously, his senses detected the beautiful woman with long orange hair standing behind a glass window on the 2nd floor. The woman observed Franca departing with a solemn, vigilant, and contemplative expression. Why is there such a reaction? Did she discover something about Franca? How? Lumin was puzzled as he stood up, as if he had soaked up enough sun, and moved to the alley between the cafe and the neighboring building. Before long, the woman reappeared on the behind the 2nd floor window, scanning her surroundings and confirming that no one was paying attention. There was only a brownish-yellow dog dozing off in the corner. Immediately after, she pushed open the window and descended to the alley below as light as a feather. Oh, another demoness. Shit. We can't stop mewing, truly. Oh, yeah, no, Alma, I got that from what you said before. Yeah, I got that. Okay, how is it that if I say shit in someone else's chat, my message gets censored, and Alma's explaining like a fucking whorehouse, and this is just going through? Okay, what the fuck is this? Immediately after her descent, the woman blended into the shadows. Lumin pretended to be in a state of drowsiness, observing the scene unfolding. A demoness. Was it precisely because she's also a demoness that she sensed something about Franca? Lumin discreetly stood up and began to follow Franca from a distance. The woman remained in the shadows, elusive and difficult to pinpoint. Lumin couldn't ascertain her exact location, but was certain that she wasn't far from Franca. Franca, playing her part convincingly, didn't seem in a hurry to leave Trocado, embracing the role of a tourist, visiting the nearby vineyard, sampling the free red wine, and purchasing some regional specialties. Just before noon, Franca entered the town's upscale department store and began trying on various styles of clothing. As Lumin watched, nearly 15 minutes later, he lost sight of Franca. It was then that he observed a clean-looking woman in a hunting attire emerging from the shadows. Franca had successfully shaken her pursuer. How about we finish the first third of COI today? What are you asking me to read the next 38 chapters today, MX? How many chapters read for now? I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep going for like a little bit longer. We'll keep going for like another hour or so. Lumin's guileless dog face lit up with a gratified smile. Just finished volume 3 today. Only 28. Oh, lovely. Much better. Just finished COI? Oh shit, Mad. Nice. How'd you like the ending? From what I heard, it's like a profound disappointment from the couple of people that I talked to. After the woman in the hunting attire returned to the cafe, Lumin left Trocado and made his way to Quartier Arastate. While in his canine state, he intended to explore the vicinity of the Red Swan Castle. We all hate the ending. The ending was an ending. It's not a profound disappointment. Like, You see, it's not a profound disappointment. We all hate the ending. The ending was an ending. Those are the three responses I've gotten. Guillaume Benet's animal creation spell lasted 7 days, after which it would naturally dissipate. As Lumion anticipated, the Red Swan Castle stood atop a hill, stood in an eerie silence, surrounded by a river. Lumion conducted a few circles around the area, arriving at the closest church building. Beneath the shade of the green trees, he squatted down and gazed at the magnificent golden building. During his observation, Lumion couldn't help but notice a golden retriever squatting more than 10 meters away, his attention also affixed on the Sacred Heart cloister. Alma, stop bothering my Wi-Fi. Bro, what is this Alma lore we're cooking up this stream? Hold on. Demoness sect. Whoa, the plot thickens. Unknown, you just got that, bro? Are all the dogs around the cloister so devout? He retracted his gaze while criticizing. His primary concern was to chart a route from the Red Swan Castle to the cloister, taking note of any advantageous terrain and hiding spots along the way. Would you rather your partner be a demoness or a spectator? Spectator. For sure. Easy. By mid-afternoon, Lumion had thoroughly scouted the area surrounding Red Swan Castle. Some following the main roads, some freight railways, others through the forest, past lakes or over hills. Initially, Lumion had contemplated infiltrating Red Swan Castle in his canine form, but soon realized that security was exceedingly tight. Stray dogs were not tolerated, and intruders faced certain death. Unfortunately, the animal creation spell only permits transformation into larger animals. The implicit requirement is that the hide must be able to envelop a certain curled up human. Or I could transform into a rat. I don't believe they could guard against that, he sighed. With his spirituality, Lumion manipulated the air within the dog hide and muttered 2 words of Hermes, his grace. Creating a sound in this manner was not challenging for Lumion. What proved difficult was that his spirituality was constrained by the spell. It could not extend beyond his body or the dog hide, and was limited in supply. Thus, any sound produced remained confined to the dog hide, hidden from others' ears. In a swift, shadowy motion, the brownish-yellow dog skin split open, revealing Lumion. He crawled out, carefully folded up the hide, and cradled it against his chest. You're talking about Emlyn the vampire, right? Bushcar, how's it going, man? How you doing? I have only 1 dog hide left. I must conserve it, Luby thought. In a bustling metropolis like Trier, ritualistic dog hides prove more practical than sheepskin or cowhide. Downing the latter to transforming into the corresponding animals would draw a lot of attention. After all, who wouldn't be tempted to guide a lone sheep wandering the streets to home to prepare various delicacies? Thank you, Pushkar. Happy to help. As Lumion, moreover, in Trier, there were those with perverted inclinations, ones who fancied sheep buttocks. It was like we were watching House of the Dragon, right? Like a couple of us in Discord. And there's like one of the main characters, Damon, is like married to someone from the Erie. And he goes, ugh, the sheep are prettier in the Erie than the women. As Lumion returned to apartment 601, the night had already fallen. I'm starting the Church of Alma if anyone wants to sign up. Franca swiftly changed back into her usual attire and settled into the recliner, her gaze wearily fixed upon the lie necklace resting in the corner of the coffee table. What's wrong? Lumion asked. After I returned, I found myself with idle time, so I attempted to adjust my appearance, but I became entranced by my own reflection. I've never seen such a flawless woman. I could gaze into her face for an eternity. You can use lie to deceive others, but never yourself. I understand, but the allure of a demoness and the effects of lie are potent. It wasn't easy for me to regain control. I removed the necklace forcibly and tossed it. While my fixation may be partially due to its amplification, I can't help but reminisce. With the lie necklace out of her sight, Franca visibly relaxed and chuckled. Were you, using your sister's way of speaking to caution me? Yes, in preparation for the upcoming gathering, Lumion confirmed. Franca nodded and said it felt quite natural. If it's at this level, deceiving others shouldn't pose an issue. Have you shown Mad your will impression? Okay, Pushkar, we don't... Okay. Are you guys trying to make me look bad here? Can we relax? What the fuck? I'm like... Guys, I thought... Okay, listen, you can shit on me when it's just us, guys. What are you fucking making me look bad when we have guests in the house? What the fuck? No, guys, stop. No. Unknown, stop. Lumen provided. So how were the chicken wings? Franca asked. They were decent, Lumen said. Could it be that your taste buds were improved at your canine senses? Had your sense of smell become more acute? It does have some influence on me, but I haven't transformed entirely into a dog. I still retain a significant portion of my human senses. Which chapter does Volume 2 end? Elias, are you talking about Volume 2 of COI or Lord of the Mysteries, to be clear? Because the answer is very different. And what about other aspects, Franca asked. COI? I think it's like 260, 270, something like this, I think. Isn't it? Am I wrong? I think it's around there, right? 263. Okay. Can't be worse than what I'm imagining in my head. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright. Okay, since you guys already brought it up, motherfucker. Fine, let me find the clips for it. Hold on. I'll find one of the clips, okay? It is... Okay, I will point out that I do think I am right, okay? That is the way to do it. If you're gonna do a voice for stuff, it has to be done this way. Fuck, I know. Okay. I'm sure he would have. I'm sure Luvin would have taken a clip for it. For fuck's sakes. Ooh, how's it going, man? How you doing? Long time no see, buddy. Hold on. Can anyone find... Okay, can anyone just give me a fucking chapter where... No, I don't want to do it because like in context it's better. Okay, I don't have any of Will's lines present. Hold on. Can anyone just find me a chapter where Klein is talking to Will? Oh, okay. Hold on, I found it. 1388. I don't want to do it right at the end. Kami, why are you banning people? What the fuck are we doing? I spent 6 hours doing your stupid mystery hunt? What? What are you talking about? My mystery hunt? What? Hold on. They deserve it for bringing up Mads. Okay, not mine. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me... I think I found it. Hold on. Let me just try to see. Okay. Is he here? I don't know, bro. What are you asking me for? Ask him. Oh, Jesus. My hair looks so different way back there, eh? Jesus. Wow, stream was formatted so differently back then. Holy shit. The software had updates. True. Okay, hold on. Okay. Since we're... Okay. Mad, you're still here, right? I didn't just do all this looking and then he fucking left. I would genuinely be really upset. Okay. It's... Okay. It's around here. I don't know exactly. I know a child should act like a child. I know that's a chapter where we have Will Ossepton. I just have to find it, okay? So bear with me.
Well, there weren't many demigods of the Marauder pathway who could create avatars, but why hadn't they assumed it was Amon? The latter could Paler Zoroaster behind
Okay,
the
hold
web
on.
of time. Will Ossepton smiled. Pala Zoroaster isn't in a good condition, and he had to parasitize your former colleague. Ah, right. Your former colleague was investigating Sherlock Moriarty, and he had entered my home in the middle of the night. I sensed there was something problematic about him, and gave him a short period of bad luck, causing him to
Dude,
encounter other demigods.
I did this for the whole fucking every single line Will Osseton ever had, probably maybe after like his first or second appearance ever. Because listen, he's like a god and all that shit, okay? He's like an angel, he's all this shit, but guess what? He's still in a child's body, which means his vocal cords aren't developed, right? So he's gonna have a high voice, and everyone was like, "No, you don't understand. He's an angel. He's all this," and it's like, no, but and in the later parts, I also had there was also a Willie GIF on screen, but this was the first one I could find where I knew Will Osseton would be speaking here. So I didn't have it up here at this point, but later on, I put on a Willie GIF too. That was good. I think I might still have the GIF just on standby, just because of how long I had it. Do I? Oh, I do. I still just have it on standby in case. I don't know if Will's ever gonna show up in COI, but I have it on deck. I have it on deck. Anytime he pops up, I gotta have it ready. You should audition for Mickey Mouse if you ever get the chance, truly. You were getting mentioned in the novel comments too? What are you talking? Sorry, what are we talking about? A toddler doesn't have vocal cords developed to be able to speak properly. Dumbass, he's doing it like Susie. No, idiot. It's not the fucking vocal cords that are the problem for children, you retard. It's developing like the mental, like it's developing like the brain centers for speech. And it's not the vocal cords not being fucking in place, retard. Don't speak as if you know, okay? Don't do that. No, bro, unknown. I say the R word. I do not care. If it upsets you, I apologize for it, but I use that word, okay? No, but why is Madge here? Huh? Can he just enhance his... How does making his luck better change his voice? How does the luck change the... I'm sorry. What do you think luck does here? Do you think having a high voice is unlucky? What? Didn't you actually want to read ORV before COI? I started while you were in because I waited for it. I did MX and then something happened. I can't remember what. I feel like it was Uth that made me start COI earlier. Am I remembering this right, Uth? I feel like it was Uth. I might have also gotten impatient. That is possible, but I feel like it was Uth. It was a reasonable development. Yeah. Okay, man. Oh man, I'm gonna be 23 in 2 weeks. Good lord, that's crazy. God, that's an unreasonable development. Good God. Could it be that your taste buds were improved due to your canine senses? Had your sense of smell become more acute? It did have some influence, Lumion said. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Uth. Could it be that your taste... No, hold on. Did have some influence on me, but I hadn't transformed entirely into a dog. I still retain a significant portion of my human senses. What about in other ways, Frank asked. Other ways. It's more like my soul is confined within a dog's body. Everything I do is restricted and influenced by my physical form, including... Seated on the divan, he raised his leg, mimicking the posture of a canine taking a leak. You really don't care about your image at all, do you? What's there to be concerned about? Lumion said. The 1 year anniversary that was on, yeah, March 19th. Yep. I have been streaming for a little over a year now. Crazy. Aw, thanks, Pushcar. Yeah, 9 months, man. Crazy shit. 9 months. Fucking hell. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. 9 months. Let's see. One last thing, will you be affected by dog hormones and act strangely to other dogs? Franca asked. The body's mine and the dog is a disguise. Merely an external constraint, Lumion said. Hello, TM. Finished. Any more suggestions? Any more questions? He asked. No, I'm done, Franca said. Then it's my turn to ask. What are your thoughts on the ladies you observed today? What's up, Booth? Franca absently twirled a few flaxen-haired strands of hair. And there are 2 potential suspects. That woman with the orange-red hair still gives me a weird vibe. You're onto something. She's at least a demoness of pleasure, or a Beyonder with a corresponding item. After identifying that the Beyonder belonged to the demoness pathway, Lumion sensed a magnetic allure in every gesture she made, similar to Franca. Demoness, Franca said. That makes sense. How could a gathering of females dedicated to pleasure not attract a demoness or two? Bye, MX! Appreciate you popping by, buddy. That's one aspect of it. Even if it weren't for the potion, I'd still want to attend. However, I can control myself. The same can't be said for other demonesses. We followed you, but you managed to shake her off, Lumion said. She should be from the demoness family, Franca said. The demoness family you mentioned? Lumion had previously heard from Franca mentioning this secret organization. He had always been curious about how demonesses could form families. Matriarchal societies? Franca sighed and said yes, but it's also known as the Demoness sect, its origins tracing back to the descendant of the primordial demoness during the 4th epoch. The primordial demoness is a sequence 0 of the assassin pathway, a true deity. The core of the demoness family has always included the descendants of the primordial demoness, but they also recruit or cultivate assassins with other surnames, essentially a sect that controls all of the potion formulas and resources related to that pathway. Only a demoness from the demoness sect would tail a wild demoness upon their first encounter? Retrieve a characteristic? Lumion inquired. Be it recruitment or elimination, it was all a way of reclaiming characteristics. Exactly. They don't want the Beyonder characteristic of a demoness to be lost outside their sect. Moreover, they hold a deep disdain for female assassins and eliminate any they come across. Why? Lumion asked. Because the primordial demoness was originally a male. During the process of attaining godhood through the assassin pathway, she transformed entirely into a woman. This left her mind twisted and filled with agony. The demoness sect claims they want to emulate the primordial's experience. So every demoness in the sect was once a male. After enduring intense pain and suffering, they became profoundly distorted, yearning to see other men undergo the same ordeal. Perhaps you don't know, but these demonesses seek out men to father their children. Baby girls are sent away while baby boys are kept behind. Isn't this so twisted? What's even more twisted is that these children's fathers eventually become demonesses themselves. I've been avoiding them, not wanting them to discover me. But you're a man. Why are you afraid? Lumion said. Are you worried that being around them may corrupt you? Yes. Besides, I'm already a minor arcana holder. How could I possibly join the demoness sect? Didn't you want to join the Iron and Blood Cross Order too? That's different. It's for a mission, Franca said. No wonder you mentioned that female orgies attract demonesses. It's just that most demonesses are members of the demoness sect and have connections either vertically or horizontally. Otherwise, half the female orgies may consist of demonesses. What's even more extreme is that when you receive an invitation to a strip ball and attend it with enthusiasm, it's always packed with men. So, what do we do next? Franca said. Lord of the Mysteries finished. Certain T-baits are the... God damn, Alma. Making great progress, what the fuck? Alright guys, let's do one more chapter and then we'll call it there for today. Now, but if we just go for 4 more hours? No, that does not sound fun. It's really good weather outside. I want to go out for a bit. I don't want to be stuck in the house all day, man. I want to... Yeah, I'm sure it sounds fun to you guys. I'm sure. About 59 more minutes. Okay, what do I get? Okay, if I was to give you another hour, what do I get? First, consult with the Major Arcana card holder about the possibility of establishing contact with the demoness sect. Remind me what happened yesterday? I took a nap, Kami. I took a nap. It was a good nap. Remember, you were originally a man, so there's no need to fret about being eliminated. Are you fine? Yeah, I just, I mean, our weather's been shit for so long. When we have a good day like this, I like to get outside. I don't like to be in, because, you spend the whole fucking winter inside, bro. You really don't want to be here the whole fucking time when the weather's decent, too. Like, this shit'll just fuck you up mentally. You really don't. Just, when the weather's decent, it's 9 degrees, okay? Yeah, I genuinely hate this fucking country, bro. I'm, stuck in the fucking house for 6 months because I don't do any winter sports, and I promise myself, I'm like, okay, next winter you're gonna learn how to fucking snowboard. You're gonna learn how to do something in the winter. I can't just be stuck inside all winter. This is fucking miserable. You can tap into their resources to enhance yourself, and when pretending isn't an option anymore, have your Major Arcana card holder assign you a mission to steer clear of Trier and make a getaway. Think about it. You're already at a sequence 6. Most of the top tier... Chris, as an introvert, me too, buddy. But there's the difference between hey, I want to be home and I just, I don't want to go out. I don't want to see anyone today. I just want to spend my day at home. Chill, no problem. That's great. That's fucking great. When you don't have an option to leave the house because it's negative 35 fucking degrees and you're and you just do that for months on end, it genuinely starts fucking with you, really bad, okay? No, thank you. How do you sound so experienced, Franca said. Are you an amnesiac? I'm doing similar things right now. I'm infiltrating the Iron and Blood Cross Order. What's the major perk? Once I complete the mission, I can complete rewards from Martin, report it to my Major Arcana holder, and use the pretext of my spying progress to secure rewards from her. 2 rewards for 1 mission. 2 rewards for 1 mission. I've been cooperating with you. Related to the Iron and Blood Cross Order. Will this clash with the Demoness sect? As expected. You're still inexperienced. Why would there be a clash? Simply convey to the Demoness sect your desire to transition to the Hunter pathway at Sequence 4 and revert to your original gender. That's your motivation for pursuing leads with them. You've already left enough clues and made substantial progress. From what you've described, those Demonesses went from being men to women. I refuse to believe they haven't considered leveraging the pathway switch to regain what they've lost. Moreover, Demoness and Hunters belong to neighboring pathways. They sure have ulterior motives concerning the Iron and Blood Cross Order too. Given your opportunity to infiltrate them, they will likely embrace you. More importantly, if things go as planned, you can become a Demoness Sex liaison responsible for matters related to the Market District and Iron Blood Cross Order. If you want the higher-ups among the Demonesses to be aware of what's happening here, they'll be informed. If you prefer to keep it under wraps, they'll remain oblivious. You can also exploit the Demoness sect to nurture Jenna. When the high-ranking Demonesses discover that a powerful, pure female Demoness is paid for by their own sect, won't they lose control on the spot? Kid, if you had taken the Instigator potion, you might have fully digested it in a week, Franka nodded. I'm just kindling a specific fire within you, Lumion leaned back. If I were to genuinely join the Demoness sect and reach sequence 5, without obtaining a sequence 4 potion formula and the corresponding main ingredient, would you consider becoming a Demoness? Are you sure you won't find it mentally burdensome? Franka said. I'll do what it takes, he added. I'll stop at nothing to achieve my goal. Besides, can't we just switch back at sequence 3? You can't just switch at will. Most Beyonders never advance beyond 4 in their lifetime, let alone 3. As they ascend, it becomes increasingly difficult, whether the risk of losing control or obtaining the resources. Anyway, it's just a fantasy at this point, isn't it? To confirm if it's feasible at all. You mentioned 2 directions. What's the other one? Franka said. Okay, Pushkar, that is not what happened, bro. Motherfucker, God, he's just like... You guys have very selective memories, I will say. Impressive, genuinely. The other option is to track down the Demoness of the Demoness sect and extract detailed information about the female orgies from her. Subsequently, focus on identifying potential members of the Bliss Society amongst the participants, and as soon as you go, pinpoint the core members with close ties to Susanna Matisse and eliminate threats. While it's a viable plan, if any member of the Bliss Society aren't directly involved in a female orgy and are planning and are merely associating with certain individuals, targeting the Demoness sect alone may not provide the information we need. I'll start out by reaching to my Major Arcana card holder and inquire if they have any reservations about me making contact with the Demoness sect. Pushkar, tell me a show you're watching right now. Let me spoil it right now. Fucking go on, yeah. Let me show you what real spoilers look like, bitch. I don't care if I haven't even seen it. I will fucking chat GPT the ending and fucking tell you. Code Geass? Okay. Oh, you ready? Oh, I know Code Geass. Okay, you ready? You ready? You fucking dickhead. I will spoil... Listen, Code Geass has one of the best endings of any anime of all time, okay? I will fucking ruin it for you. Don't test me, motherfucker. 3 days after scouting the surroundings of the Red Swan Castle and informing Madam Magician and Mr. K of the invitation, Lumion arrived at the Beige Castle in a four-wheeled cedar provided by Martin. He chose not to dress too formally for the occasion. No tailcoat, top hat, or cane that marked a gentleman. Instead, wearing a light brown hunting suit, off-white breeches, and brown boots. Lumion was aware, through Aurora's gossip, that appearing overly grandiose in a literary and artistic salon would make him appear out of place. Of course, this outfit had been funded by Martin's recent contribution of 10,000 Vril d'Or. Holding the invitation letter, Lumion underwent the guard's scrutiny and passed through. In this area, there was a hall, a relatively modest hall, serving as a waiting area for butlers, valets, maids, and guards. Lumion scanned the surroundings and confirmed that it wasn't the hall from his unsettling nightmare. Beyond the hall was the atrium, and on the opposite side stood the Red Swan Castle's main edifice, it rose 6 or 7 stories high, encircled by a ring of towers. In his nightmare, a man with dark red hair had gouged out his own brownish-red eyes. Now, however, there was nothing behind the clear glass window. Mottled, shouldn't the room's walls have been repainted? Aurora had mentioned that the annual maintenance cost for such an ancient castle is astronomical. The moment he crossed the threshold, his eyes narrowed. This hall was an exact replica of the one in his nightmare. From the crystal chandelier hanging high above the spiral golden staircase leading to the second floor, everything mirrored his dream. Though Lumion expected this, encountering it in reality stirred up many emotions. The male servant in the hall adorned their vibrant red uniforms with golden trimmings. Lumion's eyelids twitched, finding the vividness of the red to resemble flowing blood. The salon was situated in a spacious living room on the first floor, elegantly decorated with a thick red carpet. On the opposite end of the living room, a tall young woman sat at a brown piano. She wore a simple yet pristine sky blue patterned white corset dress. As Lumion entered the room, the girl's fingers danced gracefully across piano keys. Count Puffer occupied an armchair engaged in a conversation with an elegant lady. Novelist Honori, painter Mullen, critic Ernest Young, poet Irene, each accompanied by their female companions, engaged in conversation. In addition to these figures, other guests filled the room. As Lumen scanned the room, he spotted a familiar face, Laurent, the inhabitant of the Auberge de Côte d'Or. Rumored to have used Madame Lacazan's hard-earned money to frequent upscale cafes and mingle in high society. Laurent donned the same pristine black tailcoat with his neatly combed hair. He displayed no restraint in his interactions, his eyes sparkling as he engaged in pleasantries. Within moments, Laurent locked eyes with Lumion, his pupils dilating. Is this not Ciel Dubois, the mob leader? In an instant, fear coursed through Laurent's veins. In that instant, the king knew fear for the first time. He worried that Lumion may expose his true identity, jeopardizing the connections he had painstakingly cultivated. He was on the verge of success. "Oh, you're doing quite well to have received such an invitation," Lumion remarked, pointing to himself as if to suggest they both belonged to a certain type and could feign ignorance. A sigh of relief escaped Laurent as Lumion approached Count Puffer. With a hint of annoyance, he grumbled, "You didn't inform me about bringing a female companion. You're making me look like a fool." Count Puffer and the others chuckled, delighted to see that their prank had succeeded. After the laughter subsided, Puffer gestured to the girl at the piano. "If you don't mind, you can invite my cousin, Miss Alros." "Let's go, baby. Girlfriend unlocked." All right. Okay, look at that. I think we call it there. Play MetaZoo? What is a MetaZoo? Okay, we can do this quickly and then we go, okay? Bro, it was like a 2-hour stream. That's fine. Come on. The goal... Oh, for fuck's sake. Bro, I don't know. I'm bad at this. I'm not good at biology. Turtle. Snapping turtle. With bilateral symmetry during the embryonic stage? Oh, we're fucking cooked, bro. Okay, so like opposite side of the fucking... Okay, so let's go to like a clownfish. Let's go the opposite directions. They have left, right, front, back symmetry? What the fuck? Lobster? Oh, it is. Oh, it's in the same line. Oh, Kami, that was good. That was really useful. Thank you. Okay, pen. A clam? Prawn? What the fuck is... Okay. What the fuck are we even talking about at the... Or I'm thinking like shrimp. There's two types of shrimp? I don't know. What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh my god, dude, I fucking Pushkar, this is the shittiest fucking thing anyone's ever made me play, okay? I want you to fucking know this. I don't know how rattlesnakes would have anything to do here. I genuinely don't care. Okay. Something with like a hard outer shell. Unless it's some fucking like... Is it like a fucking ant? Is that a thing? Are they in the I don't know if they're in the same fucking thing. Are Oh wait, hold on. What are the hold on. Wait, that was... I don't know how... Bro, where would you even look up the answer to this shithole? What are you talking about? Where would I find the answer? Where the fuck would I look up the answer to this shithole game? There's 3 assholes in the universe who ever fucking played this. True! Unknown, you did say ants so long ago. Hold it, fucking Dude, Aman is writing this episode. Holy shit, no way. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, Pushkar, no one plays this game, okay? 3 people play this game. The guy who made this piece of shit, you, and now that you made me play it, okay? I wouldn't have any place on the fucking internet to look up the answer to this shithole. What the fuck? How did... Dude, that's nuts. There's so many... But there's so many ants, too. Oh, that's so clutch. What the fuck? Okay, how many players does Metazool have? I don't know. It probably doesn't even... I don't know. It doesn't say it. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, that is kind of nuts, though. That was a crazy development. What the fuck? Mad, unknown. It all came together at the end. It's like, if this was the ending to a book, you'd go, that's a lot of plot armor, bro. That would never happen. Like, that would never happen. Like, that's just too coincidental. The random word unknown gave out at the start of stream? Okay, okay. Money, I'm gonna watch this on stream. If this gets me banned, I'm gonna lose my shit, okay? Oh, fucking Christ, Jesus. Okay, can I just say it? The music is already so cringe. Like, I don't know how the edit's gonna be. I don't want to make judgments yet, but the music choice is so cringe. The music choice is so cringe. Okay, listen. Cool 'em on edit, all that stuff, I'll grant you. The music choice is so cringe. Cool, like, cool edit for sure. Yeah, no problem. The music choice just ain't it, bro. Well, Kami, what the fuck are you doing to me? What the fuck is this? I'm on, Kami, what are you doing to me? You know this is on stream, bro. What are we doing? What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna watch. Kami, no, hold on. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Okay, fine. We'll watch this one too. Okay. Okay. We have to. Okay, this one's a great edit. Okay, this one's a great edit. Well, this one. Okay. See, good music choice. The last music choice, cringe shit. Okay. That one is just bad. Okay, like the edit itself was fine or whatever. I don't care. But like, bad. Good music choice, bad music choice. I'm not signed in here, or I would. Okay, I get it. I will like it when I will. Okay. The Peter Baelish is in Dark Knight Rises. Is he for what? I don't know why I keep thinking of Cillian Murphy, but I don't. Is he in? But who's the Peter Baelish guy? What's his actor's name? Aidan Gillen. Oh, the reason I'm thinking of Cillian Murphy is because he was in Peaky Blinders too. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Who the fuck did he play in Dark Knight Rises? What the fuck? Oh, CIA op. Okay, cool, bro. All right. All right, boys. We will. All right, boys. We'll end stream there. I'm gonna go for a ride for a bit. Weather's nice. I want to get out for a bit. Maybe I'll send you guys a photo on Discord when I'm out riding. I'm gonna go yeah. All right, pretty good stream. I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Beware the spectator. True. He's here too. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, okay? I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We will stream tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee before I go out. Well, I'm gonna ride, go get a cup of coffee, and then go. Surely no nap tomorrow. No, I got work tomorrow, so I can't nap. Sadly, all this working is getting in the way of my fucking napping. Cringe. All right, bye, boys.